What's up, guys? Welcome back to Average Takes Wildcard Round.
Welcome.
Yuck.
Yeah, what's up, Shenny? What is up?
How you feeling down there in Pittsburgh?
Shenny, we're going to get to you a
Let's
little
talk
later, though. We're
about
going to get
let's
to you a
talk
little
about the
later.
Bills Colts. Let's talk
Yes.
about
yeah,
Bills
we're going
Colts
over.
right now.
You know, this was a great
Great game.
I'm
Great game.
sad that's how Philip's season ended. I think the Bills
He
Career?
played great though.
I don't think his career is over. I think he'll be back one more year.
With the Colts, or you think he's
Yeah.
somewhere else?
No Colts, honestly.
Really?
There's no point in moving on from him, I don't think.
You
I
don't
thought he
think
had
the
a
Colts
pretty
will
good
get-
season.
Took
But you
himself
don't
to the
think the
wild
Colts
card. Took the team to the wild
We'll
card.
make a move for Carson Wentz?
That's not an upgrade. I mean, that's
The
just
Colts
how
either,
I would
maybe.
feel. I don't know,
No
but
chance.
I mean, you went to the playoffs, so you lost to a good
Yeah,
team.
you got there.
Bills were
Yeah.
a very good
This
team.
This may be the Bills' year, 13. I mean, every time they win 13 games, they've gone to the Super Bowl. So this is a lucky 13 year for them.
Josh Allen is a magician.
Is
Yeah,
a
this was their
stud.
first win in
Stephon
25
Diggs,
years.
stud, bro.
It's looking
First round
great,
win.
bro.
It was just a great game. Josh Allen had 324 yards passing, two TDs,
One
and
rushing.
then one rushing TD, 85 yards rushing. But my boy Diggs continuing to have a great season, bro. Stephon Diggs, I can't say it enough. Great year. Built different. Built different. Definitely.
Top 10 wide receiver in the league for sure.
Oh. Definitely.
Yeah, Bills are definitely a team to look out for. So
Bills Mafia, baby.
look for them in the playoffs.
I think this Colts team for next year is looking pretty good if they keep Phillip. They'll have some guys coming back from injury.
Yeah, and I like Jonathan Taylor. He's nice, bro.
They have three guys
too good, but
that are pretty good.
Nice.
Yeah.
He had a great season, but this game he only had 78 yards.
Pittman.
TD, but yeah, Pittman went off.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah, I like it.
Right.
I like it a lot. Next game was upsetting on this podcast,
Ooh, the Seahawks suck, bro.
It was upsetting, but Wolford was starting. He started the game, and all of a sudden he got hurt, sent to the hospital. Jared Goff came in basically as emergency quarterback, and they win the game.
Mm-hmm.
And when Goff is in, they are competitors. It's weird when they, at least against the Seahawks, they're competitors against the Seahawks. They seem to have the Seahawks number. The Seahawks are just bad right now, down bad.
Seahawks defense really failed them this year.
Yep. And we all thought Jared Goff was going to be sitting on the bench when he came in, threw freaking one TD, 136 yards.
155. Cam Akers had himself a game too.
Yeah, Cam Akers.
130 yards and a touchdown.
They were waiting for him to do stuff like this all year, and then, great time to break out, but
and he had two catches for 45 yards.
They were looking for this type of production. They finally trusted him, stuck with it.
I mean, I think the Rams right now have the best defense left in the playoffs, I would think. Sitting nice and pretty. I mean, defense is a big part of the game, especially in this day and age.
For sure. And in this NFC, there's a lot of experience on these teams that are left for the NFC right now.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of experience, a lot of guys who have been there and who are ready. They know what it takes, so they're going to get prepared. So
Rams get booted next round, though.
You think?
For sure.
Go Pack Go?
Go Pack Go, 100%.
It's just hard to go
Rams
through
defense
Lambeau,
is
honestly.
good. It is.
They're good, but they're in LA, and they have to go to Lambeau. I'm sure it'll be snowing. It'll
be very cold for sure. And that's definitely something you got to worry about. But Jalen Ramsey is playing elite defense right now. Lockdown corner.
And Donald in that forefront stepped up, stopped Carson to 77 yards, bro. Played great. I picked the freaking Rams the week before Wildcard. I should have picked them this week.
Yeah, Russell Wilson also 174 yards, 2 TDs, and a pick. Like that's not production you want out of your MVP caliber quarterback. You know, it's not what you want, and especially in the playoffs. This is your chance. You know, you want to move on, you want to continue, but they didn't. Rams win. Now they got to face the tough Packers team.
See you later.
The night game for Saturday was Buccaneers at Washington. We didn't get to see Alex Smith play. They started Taylor Heineke.
How about him?
He was a superstar in the making.
How about him?
Yeah. Wow.
306 yards, 1 TD, 1 INT, but welcome to the league, buddy.
And
rushing play.
That was
There's a lot of
diving, hit the goalpost, bro.
A lot of effort there. A lot of coaches liked what they saw, for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
A lot of teams that need quarterbacks. Taylor Heineke may be on the market.
I was hype on that. He played great.
Now we know why they cut Dwayne Haskins, though.
Yes, I agree.
Yeah, this team, Washington, I think the future looks very bright. I love what Coach Rivera's done with them.
The record doesn't say it, but these last couple games have expressed
they're honestly
they're super young,
to play.
bro.
They're just a quarterback away, though. Honestly,
yeah,
quarterback away,
definitely.
Adam Schefter said some stupid that Cam Newton's going to go there for $20 million a year, 2 years, $20 million. I was like, what?
I don't think so.
And they're already paying Alex Smith a lot of money, so it doesn't make sense. But they ended up losing, played a good game, lost to Tom Brady.
Yeah.
Tom Brady.
And
what happened to Alex Smith, though? He just had
calf. His calf was just messed
bad
up all week.
But do you think they bring him back after that? Like, he can't be trusted. You know what I mean?
I think you let him decide his future.
You let him decide. What business will let somebody else decide? You know,
because I mean, what has happened to him? From a business standpoint, he was 5-1 as a starter. From a business standpoint, Taylor Heineke, whatever, looked very good last night.
Yeah.
So I mean, you do have him. You got Alex Smith. Alex Smith is, I don't know if he'll play. He was talking about retiring. He said his future was up in the air.
Does Deshaun Watson go to the football team?
I think Deshaun Watson's going to end up in Miami.
And the Dolphins,
because they're
going to handshake for Tua and Deshaun.
And the first pick, no.
Their
third.
Yeah.
Third overall pick, yeah.
So then the Texans can get Fields.
You got Tua. You added a piece that will help you somewhere else. You don't.
Tua sucks.
You guys are giving up on
That's why he's getting traded. I'm just saying.
Giving up too early.
Bucks looks good. Game against the Saints, bro. You got a good game against the Saints.
Bucks and Saints played 2 times already this year. Bucks have lost both of those times. One,
and my Saints are doing it to them.
A very bad loss.
Combined quarterback age in that game will be like 90 years old. That's crazy, bro.
They scored 3 points last time, bro. 3 points.
That game was ugly. Very ugly.
And I don't think that's going to happen again.
Don't think it's going to happen again?
Predictions, but I mean, it's still early, but I don't think Tom Brady lets a team beat him 3 times in a season. I just don't think that happens.
Well, he lost twice in a row for the first time this season.
3 times.
Or 3 times in a row for this season. Maybe he does it again to the Saints.
The Saints didn't look that good.
The Bucks look good. AB is clicking, and I hate to say that, but like they are on the same page finally. Everybody there.
Saints defense looked good.
Godwin, AB, Tom Brady, Rojo was out.
Leonard Fournette had 93 yards, 1 TD.
Yeah, I mean
against a good Washington front seven. You know they have a good front seven. Reese talked about it.
Yeah, we have because. Speaking of Mr. Young, he called out Tom, said, I want a piece of that. Didn't touch him. No QB hit, no sacks. For him, at least. They had 3 sacks on Tom, but
Like he wasn't even playing.
yeah, he wasn't there. Tom is looking like he's just vibing right now. He's ready.
Vibing.
Yeah, bro.
He's
381
looking like
yards,
Olden.
2 touchdowns. He was just moving the ball, bro.
But Drew Brees is playing with 11 fractured ribs, buddy.
It doesn't matter.
Put 21 up.
It doesn't matter. That's you're putting your team at fault. You're putting your team at fault.
I think that's fake.
Yeah, I'm gonna call it
Why
right
would
now.
you think that's fake?
Conspiracy theory. They just wanted to sit him because of old age till the playoffs. They know he's done his shoulders what was hurting, not his ribs. We all know it's his shoulder. It's looking good, but it's still short balls. I mean, I don't know. I can't predict the future, but
I take
would
back
bet
my
on Tampa Bay.
My Gronk statement. He had 0 catches, 0 yards.
Exactly.
Yeah, but he
Gronk though. Just Gronk. Everyone else had catches.
Killed it in the blocking game though. If you watched Gronk, he had key blocks, bro. He won up 1v1 with Chase Young.
Yeah,
multiple times.
Scared and young.
I will say this game is either going to be a blowout or a good game because if the Saints don't bring their A game, Tom Brady's going to sweep through them.
No, this
Saints
is scary.
have to play their best game for sure.
This is scary. You don't want to see Tom Brady throwing for 381 yards in the wildcard game. This is not what you want to see.
And Fournette just hit stride, had his best game of the year.
And Tom has 350 yards in like the last 4 games. Like he's throwing the ball everywhere.
Yeah, we're seeing
the football
a
team,
very good football team defense. It was very good this year. Top 5. That's how they got in this shit.
The Saints have a good rushing defense. They don't have a good pass defense.
Yeah, so there goes Leonard Fournette.
It's going to be tough.
It's okay.
It's going to be a good
Got to get to Brady first.
It is going to be a good game, I think. Let's see.
Yeah, since we're talking about this, we can go Ravens-Titans. How about that?
Yeah, exactly. Good games. Ravens-Titan was another good game, rivalry game. They're not division opponents, but this is a rivalry. We saw what the Titans did at Ravens turf last time, stomping out their turf, running all over them. Killed them.
So many special QBs in this game, bro. Lamar Jackson's another magician, bro.
See, but everyone rags on Lamar for being a running back, but it works. If it works, it works.
It's open. Why
you
not
let him do it. Yeah, if he could run a 50-yard touchdown out of nowhere when none of your guys are open, I love it.
Yeah, exactly. It's basically cheating.
Yep.
He's a cheat code.
Count 7 alligators.
Honestly,
bro.
This game was the Lamar Jackson show, and he finally put the doubters away. He got his first.
I think this was a defensive show for the Ravens.
40 yards for Derrick Henry, 19 carries, bro. That's a big-time defensive game.
You guys both thought the Titans were going to win this game, and I said, I'm going with the defense here, Ravens defense, and they showed up and showed out. Multiple interceptions.
Yeah, that's crazy, bro.
It's just
Marcus
that has been the book on the Titans all year. You can't tell me that. If you stop Derrick Henry, they have no idea how to play football.
Yeah.
All their losses, that has been exactly why.
He had his worst game. He had his worst game of the year.
He did, but like if you can't just feed him if he's not getting like the yards that you want him to. Tannehill had 165 yards, a touchdown, and an interception. He threw the ball 26 times. 26 times. Come on.
And Derrick Henry didn't have that many rushes either.
Brown. Yeah, 19 carries.
Yeah, I mean, like, he wanted more, bro. He was frustrated. Like, I mean, 19 is a lot for him not to do anything with it, but and don't get me wrong, we're talking a lot about the Ravens, but they didn't really look that good. Like, defense looked good. They couldn't score. Like, the Titans give up some of the most points in the league, and we saw 33 combined in this game. The under hit.
All the Ravens need to do is shut down Derrick Henry, and all you need to do to shut down this Ravens team is shut down Lamar. Literally, that's it.
Now, what do you see in their future versus the Bills?
Yeah, but the Bills, they don't want to face Lamar.
Bills,
they want to face the more traditional team. Baltimore is not a traditional team. Baltimore is not traditional at all.
You did not want to see the Ravens in the playoffs, bro. You don't because it's hard.
I mean, they're not good. The Ravens aren't good, but they're just
they're
hard.
good.
They're hard to
They're
the
very worthy
the
opponent.
Bills are a very much better team than them.
Yes, I agree, but
football
it's
wise,
not going to be easy.
But like, yeah,
at any
It's
point
not,
necessary.
It's not because of one player, and I don't know.
Lamar,
you're right. He did what he had to do today.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he had to run that 50-yard touchdown. You're not going to slow down. You're not going to run out of bounds. You have 50 yards in front of you. Of course you're going to run. And if they're not going to stop the run,
he looked fast too. He looked so
he did,
fast.
Bro. He did look fast.
You have to force. You have to game plan one thing. If you're going to stop the run, you're going to stop his running. Like if you're going to let him pass, you let him pass. If you're not going to let him pass, you got to stop. He's going to run the ball. Like you had to know.
It took him a while in this game to finally start taking off. I felt like they were down early. It was 10-0, and then he flipped a switch and went, you know what? I just got to take control now. And Ravens are notorious for when they're down, it's over. This is the first time they won when they were down.
They never come back. They never
ever.
Come back.
Lamar, usually we branded him as can't come back in football.
No clutch gene ever.
Yeah, exactly. And this was a huge game, I think, for them mentality-wise, emotional-wise. This was a huge game versus the Titans. This is the team they wanted to see in the playoffs. They wanted to be the ones to take them out. I think it was huge, but you have a bigger, better, beefier opponent. A much more stronger offense. Marlon Humphreys looked bad versus A.J. Brown.
Yep.
A.J.
Brown was cooking that fool.
Yeah. He looked like the best receiver in the league this game. It was unreal. He just drive after drive after drive, and then all of a sudden
and now Stephon Diggs is about to put work in on him.
Yeah.
It's gonna be crazy. But can the Bills stop the running game is the question.
That's
Jonathan Taylor. Jonathan Taylor was running a little bit on them, running a little bit.
It's a little different.
Jonathan Taylor was the only person running the ball in that game. The Ravens have 8 guys who are running the ball, so you got to stop the main one, and then it trickles down. You stop the main one, then you can stop the backup.
It's gonna be a good game there too.
Let's talk about this Nickelodeon game that we watched. I don't know if everyone got to see it, but Nickelodeon announced a couple weeks ago that they were going to hold a playoff game, and it was going to also be on a regular channel if you didn't want to watch the Nickelodeon version. But I watched Nickelodeon version just to check it out. It was the first time thing. Might be once in a lifetime, who knows? But it was good. It was them trying to bring in a younger audience, and I think it worked. They brought in a lot of cool colors, crazy things, googly eyes.
Touchdown, they got slime.
Yeah, slime zone. Cool. It was cool. I think if they would have had a smarter broadcast team, I know that they had kids from the Nickelodeon were helping with them too. But if you have a real couple broadcasters, maybe 2 young broadcasters, it would be good. But there was a lot of fumbles and stuff like that with the broadcast. That's the only thing I noticed. I really liked the Nickelodeon googly eyes and stuff like that. I think
it was pretty cool.
Yeah,
I think they did a Dragon Ball Z thing at one point. It was fresh.
Yeah.
I stick to the CBS broadcasts. I much rather hear Tony Romo speak about football. But
I mean, I could do that on any other game.
Boring.
The Bears
Boring.
Suck. The Bears suck. How are they even in the playoffs?
This is exactly what I said last week on the podcast. This is the one game I could care less about because of the Bears. And they showed me.
My boy Trubisky was throwing dots, though.
Get that out of here.
It started off bad.
My boy Trubisky was throwing dots.
No, the full drop, the wide open touchdown.
Yes, yeah. That could have changed the game. That could have changed the momentum.
It could have changed the game, but just those are the type of plays you just can't happen in playoffs. Those cannot happen.
Mitch's fault, though.
That's Mitch's fault.
But
what do you do the rest of the game? What do you do the rest of the game? 3 and out, 3 and out, 3 and out, 3 and out, 3 and out.
200 yards.
Final drive.
The Bears
aren't drive. Hail Mary, Jimmy Graham.
Bears did not deserve to be in the playoffs. They're out early. I'm okay with it. I did not want them to sneak a W and fucking send them home. I did not want that to happen. I'm happy.
Bears looked iffy. I mean, not Bears. Saints looked iffy though.
Saints did look iffy, and I think the whole game they looked iffy. It didn't look good
because the Bears had pressure. Their defense was actually playing decent. Bears were getting I don't know if they were getting quarterback hits on Drew Brees. Not much sacks, but they were pressuring.
They were stopping Kamara all game.
I just don't like the
Saints
game plan. I just don't understand. Yeah. I don't like the two quarterbacks. I mean, I like Taysom Hill being in the offense because he's a very skilled athlete. But when you start switching it around, like, we know what's going on. Like,
yeah, exactly.
There's only a couple plays that we see Taysom Hill under center for. That's like 3 plays that they've run. QB sneak, end around, throw it deep.
Yep.
And, and he tried to throw it deep. They strip sacked him. It was annoying because you would rather Drew Brees have that ball. He doesn't hold it for as long. That ball's out. And that doesn't happen. But, I mean, I don't know. I'm not an offensive coordinator. I'm a podcaster.
Maybe your shoulder theory is correct. He can't throw those balls anymore.
And so they throw in Taysom Hill for
those
plays.
Taysom Hill
and
for those bombs.
Taysom isn't really a quarterback. Like, I mean, yeah, he played in college.
His max is like 40 yards, though.
Yeah, both of them. And it hurts Brees probably to throw it that far. So, I don't know. I will pick the Bucs next week to beat the Saints.
I don't want to, but I probably will too.
Depending on injury or COVID situation, but I don't know. We'll see when we get there. Let's talk about this night game, Trevor. From the very first play, this game was over, and I knew that because I've seen it before. The very first play be a pick 6 by the Steelers against the Browns. I've seen it before. This was deja vu to me, but reverse the roles. Snap goes over Big Ben's head for a touchdown other way, and this game was on like Donkey Kong for us Browns fans. As this was the ass-whooping Steelers fans deserved. Shenny, I love you. You're one of my best friends. We do this podcast together, but I hate Steelers fans, and you're one of them. I'm glad to see Big Ben crying behind you, and I'm glad the Browns are playing the Chiefs next week. We want them.
Don't get too cocky. Don't get too cocky, buddy. Don't get too cocky.
But we want it.
Too far.
Hey.
No, congratulations, though, to the Browns. Baker played great.
Played like shit.
Browns played great. You're stupid if you think they played like shit. They scored 48 on you, buddy. I don't want to hear it.
Best defense in the playoffs, and
congratulations.
You guys scored 48 off turnovers. They had like 3 drives where they scored.
And that's football.
That's football, bro.
I'm just saying.
They beat you twice this season. I don't want to hear
Congrats.
it. Twice.
That's awesome. Steelers are trash. The Steelers went 1-5 the last 6 games. How do you expect them to win? The first play of the game was a fucking fumble 6 touchdown.
It was bad.
Pouncey has never done that. I've never seen Pouncey do that in his whole career as a Steeler. I've never seen him do that. And then the one time he does it happens to be the first fucking play of the Wildcard game against the Browns, who you beat 18 straight times. 18 straight times. It was embarrassing. Nobody on the Steelers deserves to be on the field after that game. Everyone should just get free agent release. Mike Tomlin, the owners, they should just relocate everything. That was terrible. Terrible. Literally awful.
Corvette.
I was sick to my stomach. I was sick. This game was brutal. The Browns don't even deserve to be in the same game.
Yeah, they do.
They don't even deserve to be
beat the shit out of you without their coach. Hey, buddy, you forget
1-5.
Their coach ain't at the game. The coach is drinking beer in the basement watching.
They beat a shitty team. Congrats.
I'm glad you're saying
they beat the Steelers. You can't say that they beat the Steelers. Those words don't want to come out of your mouth.
They beat the Steelers first time in 29 years.
You said it. But doesn't matter. It's first time in 29 years. It's today. It's what's happening in 2021 right now.
What a historic season for the Steelers.
What a historic
Browns
season
fans.
For the Steelers.
What a historic
You get to play one more week. That's great. I hope you guys enjoy your ass whooping. Patrick Mahomes will handle it.
Yeah, I'm picking the Chiefs for sure.
You never know.
No, I know.
You never know.
No, you know.
You never know.
When you know, and I know, so that's why this is gonna happen.
All I know is Steelers lost tonight. That's all I know.
I think
all
everyone
you know
knows
is
that.
you know what you know, and that
I'm pretty
is
sure
what
everyone
we saw.
knows the Steelers lost because at halftime, I had about 900 notifications letting me know that they're losing. Like, because I didn't know, I wasn't watching the game, so I had 900 people let me know, "Hey, the Steelers are losing today, buddy." And
We just had to make sure.
yeah, clearly had to make sure because.
What if you're on a hike
just
and
checking
you weren't
in on
watching
you,
it?
making sure you're all right because we.
Yep.
See if you're doing good.
I just want to appreciate everyone reaching out to me, asking me how I'm doing. I know Steelers were down bad, everything was down bad, but I'm doing good right now. So let's go. Here we go, 2021 season, Super Bowl bound. Big Ben, welcome back. Juju, welcome back.
Oh, this is just funny to me because it's over for you. The season was so long of you going
ham on us.
Steelers, 11-0, 11-0, bang, bang. And then now it's over.
1-5.
Tale of two cities, you know.
It's over. It's the tale of the TikTok. You let the TikTok out too much. Quit caring about the game.
That's not. We care about the game. Everyone else
did not look like.
Oh yeah, today it didn't look like it, but like
1-5.
Sometimes they care about the game. They didn't. They decided to show up like 8 o'clock. That was pretty nice, but
too late.
It's hard when you're down 28-0. It's so easy to come back from that. You know, it's awesome.
These playoffs are awesome already. Next week is going to be awesome. There's games on Saturday and Sunday again next weekend. Make sure you tune in to the Mark Grant interview that just happened. The biggest thing to Average Takes. Make sure you subscribe, like this video, comment.
Like and subscribe, baby.
Down bad. Comment down bad. Steelers down bad. Shenny down bad in the comments.
Let Shenny know. Let Shenny have it in the comments.
Yes, sir. All right.
Comment Justin Jefferson Rookie of the Year. Down bad right now. Justin Jefferson Rookie of the Year. Bang that.
Herbert's going to win Rookie of the Year, and you guys are both going to be sad. Can't. I control it.
Peace.
Nothing wrong with being average.